Hi. So teachers will often look at what we've created and just wonder, where do I begin? What can I do? How can I use this? And the idea is we are wanting to save teachers time and energy and make it as flexible as possible for them to just be inspired to embed education for sustainability into their subject and area of responsibility. So I'm going to show you the website and hopefully give you a few different ways that you might integrate this into what you do. So when it comes to planning, it might be that you just use the curriculum resources and it could be the seven themes, the seven pillars that inspire you and prompt you to think, okay, maybe I could add that into a certain lesson or use that as something that we talk about. It might be that you have already got a topic that explores transport or energy or food. And what you could do is go into, let's say, the energy topic and then think, well, actually, are there some resources in this that you've pulled together and curated? So it might be that this one about, in terms of what does it take to make a cup of tea? And you could look at that and think, do we look at energy and the amount of energy it takes to boil a kettle? And could we do it in this way? Could we use those resources? It might be that you just take one of these. You're inspired by a resource that you've not heard of before, and you think, that's a good way to use that. I'll try it in my teaching. It might be though that you go, actually, we've got a topic around let's think about energy, or it could be a topic around I don't know, English or maths or aspects of geography, and you think, well, this is a really interesting one. It sparked my interest. I think my students might be interested. And then you actually take the whole topic and the whole series of lessons and you spend however many weeks actually teaching this, and it fits into part of what you do. And obviously, there's a spectrum there of kind of how bold or how brave or how much time and energy it might take. So even from the very smallest element, it might be the questions. It could be that you look at this and you think, oh, that's an interesting question. How could I could link that into something we teach, or I could frame a series of lessons around that as well. It might be within that. So this one's is carbon magic ingredient. You think we've got one that looks at the age of the Earth. Maybe we could frame it as how old is the Earth? And again, there's some resources that you might choose to be inspired by or pull from. It could be that you wed this or integrate it into something you've already got. And again, that's quite an easy first step, is to say, we've got a topic already that looks at the rock cycle or the carbon cycle. Could we pull bits in? I mean, another good one is, we go back to the curriculum. A lot of people have got topics around plastic and plastic pollution. And so this might be a good first step. So it might actually also be that you as a teacher just do something within your year group or your subject area, and that's the foundations of building this in. So you build confidence, you develop your understanding, and you start to pull in more and more. It might be that you also then share it with other people within the school, and more other staff are kind of engaged with this as well. So the idea is we want this to just be inspiration, and there's loads of different ways that it might inspire your teaching and just help to give you that nudge to teach a bit more education for sustainability.